Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Walsall, where Matt Sadler's team look to continue a solid start to the season against the Grimsby side that haven't known a start as good as this in the EFL for 23 years. And in doing so, they've outscored every other team in League Two so far. Walsall suffered the ultimate pain last season, falling at the final hurdle in the playoff final after their well-documented fall from being long-time runaway leaders. That now a thing of the past after a summer of significant change here at the Bescot. Played in first time. This time it's dealt with by Sweeney. And it'll be Sweeney once again, who doesn't get his clearance too far away, but it breaks very kindly indeed for Kabaya, and now Grimsby are on their way. Kabir, he's the target here. Can he find a finish? Just off the mark this time, but it took a nick on its travel towards goal. But there we saw the movement, the sharpness, which has been many of the reasons why Kabir has had such an impressive start to his time at Grimsby.
Beautiful football. That pass there, really measured, looked easy, but executed perfectly, and the return from Burns is equally as eye-catching. Just can't work it onto the target. Look at that, nice disguise on it. The run time to perfection. He probably should do better. Yeah, it should have been a goal kick.
Barrett rolled across to find Warrington. Encouraged to shoot by the crowd, and he's going to take it on as well. And he draws a fine save from Christy Pym, reaching out to his right. Well, he thought about it, Warrington, and then it was almost as if he heard the crowd and decided to have a go. Not a bad effort at all.
McEachran, I think it is, allowing the shot to come away, and Christy Pym does brilliantly.
Lovely touch by Hancock to set Walsall on their way, and he's going to send across in here. It gets away from Pym, but he recovers brilliantly to make the save to deny Charlie Lakin. Looping header forwards by Aidan Flint. Walsall coming close twice in quick succession. Christy Pym had to react so sharply there to keep it at 0-0.
Again, Hancock getting into a really good crossing position and not letting his teammates down. He puts it into a dangerous spot. Christy Pym probably won't be too happy with his first bit of involvement, but it reacts brilliantly. Christy Pym throws everything at it, and he actually tries to go through him, the Walsall midfielder, rather than over him, which maybe would have been better suited.
Bit of indecision here, and a chance for Corey. Real opportunity with the goal unguarded. Well, that ball forwards caused chaos, caused mayhem for Walsall, and it's an opportunity which passes Grimsby by.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a mismatch, the pace that Cabier's got up against Flint. And just ricocheted off the centre-half, actually. I don't think he was looking at the ball, he wasn't. Corey comes at him quickly, just couldn't quite cushion it towards the target.
Flint with a sweeping ball forwards to find Jamie Jellis, who'd made a burst from midfield. Now Barrett so often comes up with the delivery. This time he sees it charged down by Jaden Sweeney. That's going to be a key battle here this evening. And Aidan Flint offers such a threat in these situations as well. Free header at goal here, pushed away by Pym. It was straight at him, and just for a moment it looked as if he had work to do once again, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. The flag is up, but sharp reactions to deny Jamie Jellis, who may well feel that he could have done better there.
Yeah, right on cue. Jamie Jellis, his best bit of involvement really, the touch and the build-up play on the right-hand side, and he just finds himself completely free. Adoma in an offside position, probably impeding Christy Pym, I would presume.
Ball nudge forwards. Kabir, the angle is tight, but he takes it on. Clear sight of goal for Jays Kabir, and he feels that he should have put his side in the lead.
Well, he's had some really electric moments, and it's Burns once more. The chemistry between those two is evident. Maybe suspicions of offside there. Does it cannon off the upright? I mean, it's a horrible angle, and he does brilliantly. So unfortunate.
Jealous winding up the long throw, and it comes dealt with by Green. Slipped by Hancock, and he's hurt himself here, but Capia's going to play on, looks to work his way inside. He pushes it on to find Vernham. Can he slot it away? Denied by Roberts. Follow-up effort comes in from Dara Burns. Hancock has stayed down here, and he was immediately signalling to the referee that he had a problem.
Yeah, golden opportunity, and when the ball breaks, presents itself due to the misfortune of the Walsall left wing back, Cabia, as you would expect. What he's given so far, perfect into the path of Vernham, and you expect the net to bulge. Credit, huge credit, Miles Roberts, who stays big and makes the save with his legs.
Possession turned over here, and also with plenty of players waiting inside the penalty area. The header away. It's going to be retrieved by Cox, who takes a look at goal and has a go. Comes off the crossbar. An ambitious attempt, but it's so nearly paid off.
Well, you love to see it, because he is growing as this game progresses. He's getting better and better. Steady touch, and why not? It's exquisite, the strike. It's so unfortunate. He catches it so clean. Look at the swerve on it. Starts middle of the goal, ends up almost in that top left-hand corner.
Inches away from a screamer there, Dan Cox. Cabia and Corey both waiting inside the penalty area, but Grimsby happy again to just take their time. Thumb. Burns. Can he find the delivery? Plays one into the back post. It's headed across goal, cleared away, and then fired into the roof of the net by Evan Corey. In the right place at the right time. And is Grimsby's brilliant start to the season set to continue here? Thumping finish by Evan Corey, and it's Grimsby who strike first.
Well, he's been really influential throughout, and none more so at both ends in the last 30 seconds, minute of this game. Pressurising Lakin at one end, and then in the blink of an eye arriving at the opposite end. It's a delicious delivery, you've got to say, from Burns, who's been terrific, cutting in onto his strong left foot all evening. And Flint again does well and feels that he's thwarted Grimsby Town, and right on cue, Green nearly, and Corey makes sure, thundering it into the roof of the net.
Still time, plenty of it for Matt Sadler's team. As Holman's brought down in midfield and wants to get the game going again quickly. Just forcing Walsall to move that free kick a couple of yards further back. A couple of tough games on the horizon as well for Matt Sadler's team. Salford here at the weekend before a trip to MK Dons, who are fancied by many to have a really good season. Header won by Flint. Adoma looking to get there. Hoisted back across goal, and it's tipped over by Pym. But they've got their equaliser. But the flag has gone up. It will not count. Walsall denied their equaliser.
I feel so often last season we were looking towards that home end and seeing late goals go in, and I thought that was going to be another. This initial header just caused absolute mayhem. No one offside. Oh, incredibly tight. It's a lovely little feel from the substitute Holman. I think it's Adoma who eventually turns it over the line, but that is incredibly close.
There is the full-time whistle. Grimsby's best start to a season now since 1990. David Artell's side are making a name for themselves in League Two early on this season. So much to admire in their performance here tonight. The decisive moment came on 68 minutes. A second goal of the campaign for Evan Corey. You can see why belief is building. They really can have a special season.